Hello class, welcome to 123 English with me. I'm teacher Crystal and I am super happy that you are in class today. Today we are ready for lesson 64. We have been talking about comparatives and superlatives. We have talked about the first 4 rules of using a comparative and a superlative. The first rule is if it is a one-syllable adjective, you just add er or est to the end of the adjective to make it comparative or superlative. The second rule is if it is one syllable and ends in the letter E, you just add R or ST. The third rule is if the adjective ends in a consonant, vowel, consonant, ending, then you double the last letter and add ER or EST. The fourth rule is the one we talked about yesterday, and that is if it is a two-syllable adjective and ends in the letter Y, you change that Y to an I and you add ER or EST. Today's rule is the fifth one. When the adjective is 2 or more syllables, you add more for comparative or most for superlative in front of the adjective. For example, wonderful. That is 3 syllables. So you need to use more wonderful and most wonderful. Amazing. Amazing. It is also 3 syllables. So you can say more amazing and most amazing. Clever, more clever, most clever. Beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. So in today's dictation, our sentences will use an adjective, a comparative, and a superlative. So we will have 3 sentences using each form. I will read the sentence 3 times. You write what you hear the best you can. We will check it at the end. Dictation is important because you can only write what you hear. That means you have to listen really well for the pronunciation. You can also repeat the sentence with me if you want to practice speaking. In our dictation, we always begin with the date. So write number 1 in your notebook and write, today is Wednesday, March 10th, 2021. Today is Wednesday, March 10th, 2021. Today is Wednesday, March 10th, 2021. Number 2, the sound of rain is wonderful. The sound of rain is wonderful. The sound of rain is wonderful. Number 3, the smell of it is more wonderful. The smell of it is more wonderful. The smell of it is more wonderful. Number 4, what is the most wonderful thing about rain? What is the most wonderful thing about rain? What is the most wonderful thing about rain? Number 5. The clouds look beautiful. The clouds look beautiful. The clouds look beautiful. Number 6. The sunset looks more beautiful. The sunset looks more beautiful. The sunset looks more beautiful. Number 7. What looks the most beautiful to you? What looks the most beautiful to you? What looks the most beautiful to you? Make sure you put in the correct punctuation. If it's a question, you need a question mark at the end of your sentence. Number 8. Her idea is clever. Her idea is clever. Her idea is clever. Number 9. However, her sister's idea is more clever. However, her sister's idea is more clever. However, her sister's idea is more clever. And number 10, what is the most clever idea? What is the most clever idea? What is the most clever idea? And that is the last one. I hope you wrote all 10 sentences, or at least you tried to write them. This will help you to listen to the small words and make sure you are writing your sentences in the correct format. This will help you be comfortable so that when you are speaking with an English speaker, you already know what to listen for. So let's check and see how well you did today. Number 1, we always begin with the date. Today has a capital T because every letter at the beginning of your sentence should have a capital letter. Wednesday has a capital W because it is a day of the week. March has a capital M because it is a month of the year. There is a comma that separates the day and the month, and there's a comma that separates the date and the year. Your sentence should end in a period because it is a telling sentence. It gives information. Today is Wednesday, March 10th, 2021. Remember, 10th is pronounced as an ordinal number when you read it out loud. Number 2, the sound of rain is wonderful. Wonderful is the adjective. It describes the sound of rain. For number 3, the smell of it is more wonderful. It is the rain. You could also say the smell of the rain is more wonderful. But since we already know we're talking about rain, we can also just use it. The smell of it is more wonderful. More is the comparative, since wonderful is 3 syllables. Number 4, what is the most wonderful thing about rain? You should have the most wonderful. This is the superlative. It compares all of the things that you like about the rain, or that you think is the most wonderful. Number 5, the clouds look beautiful. Beautiful is the adjective that describes the clouds. Beautiful is 3 syllables, so when we use it as a comparative in number 6, we need to add more to the beginning. The sunset looks more beautiful. More beautiful is the comparative, and it describes the sunset compared to the clouds. Number 7, what looks the most beautiful to you? The most beautiful is the superlative. It compares all of the things that you see that are beautiful. You always use the in front of your superlative adjective. Number 8, her idea is clever. Clever is our adjective. It describes her idea. Number 9, however, comma, her sister's idea is more clever. Clever is 2 syllables. So for a comparative, you need to add more in front of clever. And it is comparing her sister's idea to her idea. And number 10, what is the most clever idea? The most clever. This is our superlative. Clever is 2 syllables. Most means we are comparing all of the ideas. What do you think? So for your homework, you get to answer the 3 questions that you wrote in your dictation today. Question number 4, what is the most wonderful thing about rain? Question number 7, what looks the most beautiful to you? And question number 10, what is the most clever idea? Answer these questions and write your comments below. You can also write your answers on Facebook, 123 English with me, where we have discussions about class. Thanks for participating and following along. Make sure you're writing your sentences. And I will see you again tomorrow. Make sure to subscribe if you want to follow along. Goodbye.